Hi guys, welcome to Origin. I planned to make this video, it was on my video list, but I have to make it now, because the bar just keeps getting lower and lower and lower when it comes to this stuff. It's so pathetic, I honestly don't know where to begin. Right. Music arguments here on YouTube are so pathetic. It's so entertaining. Sometimes it's tedious, but most of the time it's just funny to watch such stupidity unravel in the comment sections to, certain songs. Why can't you just listen to the music, But let's run through a few classics just to show you guys what I'm talking about. This is the song War Pigs by Black Sabbath. Now, I haven't heard this all the way through, I was just listening to this for the first time. I've heard Faith No More's cover and I really like it. And I wanted to check out the original. So I went here and, well, let's take a look. Where is it? Stuff about the Vietnam War. There's all these indicators to a previous comment, so let's see if I can find it. There we go. Well, damn kids, they don't know a thing about music. I should also add that this comment has 2 thumbs up. So 2 thumbs up for a stupid comment is equal to 2 face palms, so let's do it with both hands. For the sake of this argument, let's posit a spectrum. On one end you've got people who have never listened to any kind of music ever. I don't know how that's possible, seeing as how music is pretty much everywhere. It gets played in malls, it gets played in restaurants, it gets played on TV, but, let's for the sake of argument just assume that. On the other end of the spectrum, you've got people who live and breathe music. Metaphorically, of course. And now for a second spectrum, let's say age 10 to age 80. Now, let's say that the person who is age 10 lives and breathes music, as opposed to the person who is 80, who has never heard any music ever in their entire life. So who knows more about music? The 10-year-old, who is a damn kid who knows nothing about music but who is absolutely obsessed with it, or the 80-year-old who has lots of wisdom and life experience and yet hasn't ever heard music ever. You see where this argument falls apart. Age does not automatically mean that you're an expert on music. It means that you've had more time to listen to music or time to waste doing other things. Well, not waste, but do other things that are completely non-music related and thus do not contribute to your overall music knowledge. Shall we try and find some more, because I bet I can open pretty much any video and find stuff like this. It's so entertaining. Okay, here's another comment here. I'm not going to read the whole thing, so I'm just going to scan over it a bit, and if you want to stop to read it, well, you can pause and go for it, and then I'll just dissect it. Now, I don't want to call this comment retarded or stupid or anything like that, but there are a few points I want to make. First of all, the premise of that reply seems to be that if you like the rap music or Disney music and, the endless series of commercial stuff that's just trotted out nowadays, that you're stupid and you don't know anything about music. That simply isn't true. Music taste has nothing to do with intelligence. Now, you could argue that as your ability to analyse certain songs grows, then your tastes will change. You'll like certain things and you'll dislike certain other things, and I know that that's somewhat true for me. But in the end, different people like different things, so it doesn't matter how much analysis you do, the same amount of analysis from 2 different people can lead you to two completely different conclusions. And so you've still got two people who have completely different tastes in music. And the bit about being a 13-year-old girl, that kind of stuff crops up on these videos all the time. The issue of age. Not so much gender, but age. The fact that, all these people who come onto these videos, they probably liked these bands as a kid, and they've now grown up. They might be in their 40s or 50s now, and they're leaving comments saying that stuff like this isn't produced anymore, or kids today, don't know good music if it hit them in the whatever. Now, I'm sorry, but when people do this, I can't help but be entertained when some people just cry out and say, "Excuse me, I'm only 13, but I love this kind of stuff," as if it's some kind of badge of honour or something. You don't need to apologise for your music taste. If you're 13 years old and you like Black Sabbath or King Crimson or someone like that, good for you. Also, if you're 70 and you like the Jonas Brothers and Miley Cyrus, fine. That doesn't matter to me. It's your music taste. I honestly don't care, and I'm not going to comment on it, and you shouldn't really listen to anyone who has a big problem with that, because honestly they're just being as elitist as that guy who wrote that article, Aesthetics of Hate, that I talked about in a previous video. It's not immature to like the Jonas Brothers or Miley Cyrus or whatever, just like it's not overly mature to like Elvis or Roy Orbison or King Crimson, or even going back so far as Bach or Handel or Mozart or Beethoven, or and at this point I just laugh at stereotypes. That there's a metal stereotypes where hating emos are involved. There's the stereotype that smart people listen to classical music. At this point I find all of that stuff pathetic. Now again, this is one of those videos where it seems really obvious to me, but it doesn't seem like other people tend to get it. And, surely I'm justified in saying that. After all, I've seen video after video after video from some really intelligent people here on YouTube. And they make that mistake time and time again. I could make more videos doing specifically this, because there's honestly so much out there that I can have fun with. But it's up to you guys. You want to see this stuff more often, or... Thank you for watching, goodbye, and remember what I said.